Hello everyone, this is Professor Maloney, and tonight I'm creating a Microsoft Word demonstration video for the Chapter 5, Chapter 6, Chapter 7, and Chapter 8 simulation training exercises at the Pearson MyLab IT site for our class. Okay. I'm going to do, I believe, 3 different tasks from each one. I've already tested that if I do 3, I can do it in about 45 minutes. I'm hoping that since this will be my second time doing it, maybe I can do it in 35 minutes. Hopefully that'll be the case. But either way, it'll be good information for you guys, especially those of you that have trouble understanding how to do some of these tasks. All right, I'm going to do 3 from Chapter 5, another 3 from Chapter 6, another 3 from Chapter 7, and another 3 from Chapter 8. All righty, so let's get on over to the site. I've already got it up so I can kind of maximize my time, I'm hoping. I would love to get this video nice and concise. All right, so I already have up our content page, but there's really nothing to show. Maybe I will go real quickly to the tentative schedule of activities just to remind you, even though I can go ahead and do it from within Cengage MindTap and within Pearson MyLab IT. But let me go up here and make this a little bit, let's see, narrower. So it'll show more on the page. Let's see if that pulls it out. Okay, so you know that we're on the Microsoft Word part of the class now, right? So chapters 5 through 8 Word, even though it's got showing weeks 3 through 7, really it's weeks 4, 5, and 6. And today, meaning Wednesday the 26th, the day after I make this recording, will be week 4. Okay, week 4 out of 16. The last week is just the final exam, well, the PowerPoint exam. There's no final exam in here, PowerPoint exam. But in any event, you get, this has been open since last week. Remember on the exam, the Windows 10 exam, I said it would then be opened, and it was. And so Word is open from January 19. So that's already 5 or 6 days, and it'll be open until the 15th, okay? And then we'll do Excel, but I want to let you know that that's where we're at, right? I did a Word overview video, and now I want to make sure that you understand where we're at in all of this stuff, okay? All right, so now I'm going to go pull up the document here, not the document, the materials. So I'm already in your view, I believe. Return to instructor view, yes. Now, remember last week, I told you that when I did something, I couldn't redo it. So I did 3 from Chapter 5 simulation, the first 3 from Chapter 6 as well, the first 3 from Chapter 7 as well, and then I stopped instead of getting to Chapter 8 just so I can verify whether any of these are, like I can still go back in. Because this is what you guys should be able to do. Once you submit it, so this time I click the submit button, and I want to make sure that it lets me do the same ones again. All right, so here we go. And note, they were scheduled on the 19th. They're available until the 15th of February, and that means up until 11:59 p.m. at night. And that also means that the next day, which would be the 16th, will be your exam day for Word, okay? Remember, there's simulation exams. My overview video for Chapter 5 that I played last week and talked about last week showed you the e-text. It's the same e-text for Chapter 5 as it is for Chapter 6, as it is for Chapter 7, and as it is for Chapter 8. You just click the table of contents and click the chapter. The audio PowerPoints, though, are specific to the chapter. So when you click the Chapter 5 audio, it's only Chapter 5. Click the Chapter 6 audio PowerPoint, and they're good. So please click on them and listen to them, right? Then the simulation trainings, and then the simulation practice exams. Practice exams to get you to understand more about what you did in the training to help you get ready for the exam, okay? All right, so I'm going to click Chapter 5, and hopefully this will be up and running a-okay. All righty, let's see. And yes, it did go back to number 1 because I did the submit this time. Okay, so it says format the document to display as 2 columns. Okay, so I want to make this document into 2 different columns. So I go into my layout tab. Okay, up here in my layout tab. Let me make this view a little bit bigger if they let me. No, they don't let me because it's their work. Okay, so hopefully you guys will be able to see it. So in the layout tab, we're going to be doing almost everything in this page setup area. And I want to then just go into columns, and I want 2. Okay. So now you see there's a break, and there's a column 1 and a column 2. And it's when it goes back to small text, you know it's done correctly. And then the next one in the big font and the bold font is the one that I'm now on. So now it says click the View tab. Well, we all know the View tab up here. And then view the document as one page. All right. So view one page. All right. So now what it did was basically zoom it out so that it would fit and show on one page. All righty. And then now you see we're at the next step. So set the document margins to narrow. Okay. So document margins. To do that, we're also going to be in the layout tab. And then there's a margins tab on the ribbon, but it's in the same page setup area. So we click margins, and we're looking for narrow. Well, the first choice is normal, then narrow. So we click narrow. So that's done. Okay. Now we want to set 2 columns to display using the left preset. Okay. And a line between them. Between them. And then set, this one's got quite a bit of stuff, but I think it's, well, it is one official activity or one task because there's all these things in it, but it's all in big and all in bold. Okay. So let me just get up here and just do them, you know, like basically line by line. So I want to set the 2 columns to display with the left preset. So again, I'm in the layout tab, and here's my page setup. I need to be in my page setup, and then I need to be in my columns. Okay. Now we've already set it up as 2 columns. You can see that. So we don't want 2 here, and we don't want left here, even though it says left, because we have to do some stuff. See, and we want the left preset, but then we want a line between them. We want to set the width of the left column to 2.4 inches with a 1/4 inch of space. So what we basically do is go to the more columns. Okay, so more columns. And now you see the word preset. See, there's presets. We want left. And you'll notice if you look at the little icon where this button is, the left column is the one that we're going to set to 2.4 inches. That means the right column will automatically adjust its width to accommodate what we make on this one. So watch when I do this. I'll click the left, okay? And now, right now, it's 2.17 inches on the left column and 4.83 on the right column. So if you add that, that means it's 7 inches of typing space, if you will, of column space, okay? But they want the left column to be 2.4. So that's column 1. So we click in here, get rid of the 0.17 and put the 4. And you notice the little double quote mark next to it that I'm selecting right there. If you can't tell, that is a double quote, which means inches when you're talking math or when you're talking, you know, measurement. All right. So 2.4 inches. And once I tab, then the column 2 width, which is the right one, will adjust so that it's something ending in 6, so that it'll be the same 7 inches. Okay. But they want me to have the spacing as well set to 0.25, not 0.5. So I'll add a 2 before the 5 to make it 0.25. And then when I tab, okay, I'm down over here, and they're saying press tab and then apply. So even though this one is not fixed itself to go to 4.6, I guess when I do this, it will. Let me actually see if it says anything else. So set the 2 columns to display with the left preset. There's the left preset. And a line between them. The line between them comes automatically when you have a 2 columns in a table. Set the width of the left column. Again, column 1 here is the left. Column 2 is the right. You can tell by the width. You know, the one on the right is double the width of the one on the left. Okay. And then 0.25 inches of spacing separating them. Press tab, which I did, and then apply the changes. So that would be apply with the OK. Okay. Oh, no, I did not do this. I didn't even see what it said, but I obviously didn't do something right. Let me read here again. So maybe I did do something wrong. So I'm in the page setup group. I'm in my columns, and I clicked more columns. I went in here. I can't do it because I'm on it, but I went into more columns for sure, because I said that's what we need. And then into columns, this is the columns dialog box. Then I want it left, so I clicked left right here. Okay. And then, oh, you know what? I didn't do the line between. Silly me. I said it was automatic. It's not. See, line between. That's what I need. Okay. And now when I say okay, it'll take it. Here. Oh. No, I still, okay. Let me keep going. But I missed a step because it said and a line between. So we've got two columns. We've got the left preset. We've got the width of the left column. Oh, sorry. And we got a line between. That's this checkbox. Okay. Set the width of the left column to 2.0. Okay. It defaulted to what it used to be. So I got to fix it because I hit the OK button. So 2.4 inches, and then tab to 0.25, and then tab again. Okay. So I set the width again to 2.4 and the spacing again to 0.25. So I did the line between, I did the left preset, I fixed the width, I fixed the spacing, and I don't have to do anything to this one because it'll automatically be okay based on this one. In other words, it can only take whatever's left over based on whatever margins we're using, which I think we said were narrow. Okay, and then apply the changes. So now it should take. Okay, so it's done. All righty. So, you know, I mean, quite a bit of stuff. But remember, this is not chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 like in CGS1060. So here you have to know more work, more stuff. But you guys do it by, remember, if you don't get it in 5 attempts, they're going to tell you how to do it, right? And I'm sure there's going to be at least 1 or 2 that I'm going to have to get help on as well, but that's fine. Okay, so this one, we have, so the first one is in bold, right, and big, so that's what I'm on now. And then we'll do the second one and then the third one. So move the insertion point to the end of the document. So let's see where the end of the document is. So it's 2 columns. Okay, so the end of the document is basically right over here to the right of the period after office. So you can do it by clicking down there, or if you want, you can do Control and End, like the End key with Control, and watch where the cursor ends up. See, it's right down there to the right of office here. Okay, that's where the cursor now is. But you could do it manually or just do it with that. Doesn't matter. So I did that. So, and then insert. So when it's at the end of the document, which is where you see the cursor blinking, insert a continuous section break. Okay, so I'm still in page setup. Here are breaks. Click the down arrow, and now there are page breaks and there are section breaks. So this one says continuous section break. So here are the section breaks, and I want continuous. So I click it. Okay, so now that part is done. Now they want me to insert a continuous section break. That's what I just did. Yeah, at the beginning of the document. Oh, okay. So we did it at the end of the document. Now we're going to go, you can do Control Home. So Control Home, or just go back up, but where you see again the cursor on the left side of the top part and on the left part of the document. So here we're going to again go into our breaks, and it's a section again. So here's section breaks, and it's continuous again, continuous. So now that one is done. And now we're in the third step. Insert a column break before the sentence. There are several ways you can help near the end of the left column. So they put it in italics. So this is a sentence. So there are several ways you can help in the left column. Yeah, right here. There are several ways you can help near the end of that. So insert a column break before the sentence. So I'm going to click right here. Okay, so I put the cursor before the word there, which is here, in other words. Okay, that's the word there, but we put the cursor before it because they're saying insert a column break before the sentence that begins with there are several. Okay, so now back into breaks. Make sure the cursor is still blinking where it needs to the left of there, which it is. So into breaks, and this one is a column break. So column breaks, wait, column, okay, column is right here. Yeah, column. So a column break is on the page break side. There's no column break down here. No column break. So it's the only choice. Click column break and it's done. And the question is complete. Yay. All right. So that is that one. Now, format the first line of the document to display as one column. So I'm now on 513, okay? And I have to just do again, it's more stuff with page setup, with columns, with breaks, with, you know, these kinds of things. So, and this is where they want me. You see where the cursor is blinking to the left of this section break. So let's see, format the first line of the document to display as one column, okay? I'm gonna assume they want me exactly where I am, okay? Don't know that for a fact, but in my mind, I do. So I'm just gonna go to page setup area again, page setup, and they're saying display as one column, right? So columns M1, all right? So I did that, and you see now it just changed it into one column, but up there only. See, that's one solid column. Now, ensure that the insertion point is at the beginning of the document. Again, you see where the cursor is blinking right there. That's the beginning. They want me to type along the green ways. Then the period looks like it's in black. So it's not part of what I have to type. So I'm just going to type along the green ways, capital A and capital G. Okay. So along the green ways. And I'm not going to type the period, and then press enter 2 times. So I'm going to hit enter once and then enter again. Okay. All right. Oh, and by the way, you might be saying, what are these marks? You should have learned this in, you know, in the CGS2108 class. But if you're on the home tab, I don't know if I'm allowed to go there. I think I am. On the home tab, this is paragraph marks. Show hide. Okay. But that's what they are. So all these things are just showing the markup, basically, that we're doing. So I'm going to go back where we were. Okay, so now they want me to select the masthead. Remember I talked about the masthead as part of the Module 2 overview video I did last week in class. And I said basically it's like a header. Okay, normally you do it with images and you have certain things that you want to show. But along the green ways is what's going to be our masthead. So they're saying, they're saying select it. And they're telling you what it is, along the green ways. So that means obviously just select that text, right? You don't select the end of line thing there. You don't select the paragraph top tags. You just select what's typed. And by the way, you might say, what are those dots in between? When you show your formatting, again, from the home, and with this thing here, it's on. When it's dark like that, it's on. That it shows a period between every word, okay? It shows end of tags. It shows everything that's done. It shows section breaks, page breaks, all these things as well. Anyway, that's not what we're focusing on. Okay, but so I selected it, right? So it's selected. And now they want me to just change the font to Perpetua, Titling, MT, and the font size to 36. So you know you do that from the Home tab. So you should know that from the first class. So I'm going to select all this typing and type Perpetua. Okay, Perpetua, and then tab. Oops, no, it didn't let me do it. Let's just do it from the down arrow. All right, go down to Perpetua. Perpetua, Titling, MT. So that's the font we want, font style. And they want it to be 30. I don't remember changing it to 36, but I guess I did. Anyway, to 36, okay? So, and then change the alignment to centered. So this is it's already still selected. And you know you do alignment in the paragraph group. For sure you did this in the first class as well. All right, so you click this centered, okay? And now it's moved to centered. And now that is done. So now we're down here to, this has got a lot of steps, my God. 1, 2, 3, we've done 4, and there's 2 to go. All right, insert a 2-column one row table below the masthead. Okay, below the masthead. So I'm going to assume I'm going to click here after along the greenways and enter. Oh, no, nope. And they charge that as an attempt. Okay, so over here, I guess. No, not that side of the thing. Maybe there. Okay, I'm going to do it in the left side of the paragraph tag there. I'm not sure if it's going to be there or to the in between it and then the section break marks. So they're saying, what are they saying? Insert a 2-column, 1-row table. So you're inserting for this stuff is also, you can do it from the layout, okay? But you can also just do it from, actually, I think you can do it from the what do you call it? I want to do 2-column, 1-row table. So let's just go back over here to the insert table and click down, and you want 2 by 1. That means 2 columns, 1 row. So this is what I want. And if I enter it, I don't know if they really wanted it down that far. Well, they took it. So yeah, that's exactly what they wanted. Okay. So I put the cursor to the left of that paragraph mark, and then I did the table and I clicked 2, 1. Okay. Meaning 2 columns, 1 row. Now they're saying in the first cell, so the first cell is this left one all the way up to this line. See, 2 columns, and they want me to type volume 2, comma, number 2. So volume space 2, comma, number space 2, and make sure you, oh, no, didn't get to finish it. Okay, make sure that you know, I was going to say type a V in caps and the N in caps, you know, for each of those words. But anyway, so it did it. Okay. So now in the paragraph that begins, we want you to know, okay? So we want you to know this one. So right here, put a click there. We want you to know, format the W in that they want to make it a drop cap. And a drop cap, you probably know from the first class that you had. You basically just put that there, and then you want to make sure that we're going to be typing whatever we're doing for it. And that should be the, what is it called? The drop cap. So over here in our home, I think I've got to probably select, I forget if I got to select just the first letter or select the word. Let me go over here and look at our choices. You see up here are our choices for stuff, for alphabetizing and whatever. I'm going to click, it's not change case. Increase font size, it's not that either. Let me click this. Okay. Capitalize. No, it's not in there. That's right, it's somewhere else. Where in the heck is that thing? Let's see. I want to make that a, of course I can use the machine to help me, but see, we want you to know, format the W in we as a drop cap. All right, so they're saying the W. So first of all, let me at least do it that way, not select both. So the W here, you know what, I'm going to right click and see if there's a choice. Let's see. No, I can click font just to see. No, not relevant. It's definitely in the font group. I'm going to click this down arrow here, which is for the font group. Nope, that's not relevant either. Nothing is relevant. Drop group. That's like, what do you call it? Text effects. Text effects. Let me see that. Oh, here we go. No, outline, shadow, reflection, number styles. They let me come in here, but I'm looking for, what's it called? Drop cap. Drop cap. Drop cap. No, 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 no. Oh, shoot. Incorrect. Let's see. Drop cap. Come on. You know what? I wonder if it was in that the same layout area. Drop cap. I don't think so. I actually don't know. I mean, I know, I just can't remember. So I'm going to go ahead and just click around just to do whatever. Okay, just to get it to take. Remember, if you do it, you got to get it wrong a few times. And then when there's no attempts left, they'll tell you how to do it. Okay, now let's see.
Click to the left of the W at the beginning of the paragraph that begins, "We want you to know," and then click the Insert tab.
Okay, so click to the left of the W, Insert tab.
In the text group, click Add a Drop Cap, and then click Dropped.
Okay, so text, so insert, and then over here in text, okay, and then dropped. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right, so now we have to do that. All right, so click to the left of we, to the left of the W, if you will, and then you go insert, okay, and then over here in the text areas, we want to do not an object, not a date and time, not a signature, no, not a quick part, it's this one here, I think, yeah, drop cap. So this one here, the down arrow and dropped, okay? So that is done. Bold the first sentence in the third body paragraph with, there are several ways you can help. Body, bold the first sentence. There are several ways you can help. Okay, that's over here. So all that there, bold the first sentence in the third paragraph. So here's the first paragraph. That's the second paragraph, and then remember it's 2 columns, so this would be considered a paragraph even though it's not a paragraph. This would also be considered a paragraph. So select it all, and then you just, you know, from your home tab, again, you can just click bold that way. So that took. Now apply the default bullet style to the 3 paragraphs beginning with participate in fundraising events and ending with recruit friends. So select these 3, okay? I guess it is okay to select the paragraph tag too. I don't think it matters one way or the other, I guess. But anyway, and they said the default bullet style. So the default bullet style means you can just click right on top of it, okay? And then it'll be done. All right. All right. So that is that. Now, decrease the indent of the bulleted. Oh, you know what? I didn't mean to come this far. Shoot. That's why I was thinking, wait a minute, yeah, I only do 3 because this is too much. Because remember, you have to do all these. Anyway, all right, all right, so what did I just do? All right, so I did that. Now decrease the indent up to 3 of the bulleted paragraphs 1 time. So to decrease the indent, that's this thing here. Okay, so decrease, and now it's done. So I did 1 more than I intended to. Sorry about that. All right, so click that. Oh, shoot, no, cancel. And submit. So again, it'll update it. Okay, because remember, you guys get to do it 5 times. Okay, so anyway, that is number 5, and now I'm up to a 33.3 because I added 1 extra task. Okay, didn't want to though, forgot. All right, so let's now go to chapter 6, and in chapter 6 we're going to do also the same thing. I want to do 3 tasks on each. That chapter took a bit longer than I wanted, but I think it's because for one, I was, showing you the assignment due dates and stuff again, and I didn't need to do all that. Anyway, all right, so start Microsoft Word. So you see up there, that's what they're telling us to do. So I can just click on Word here. Word here, I'm seeing the Word document. So start Word, that's probably okay. Otherwise, I can probably click whatever, but let's see. Yeah, they took that. Now they're wanting us to search the online templates for functional resume. Okay, so I want a new Word document, and I want it to be functional resume template, functional resume reference, functional resume. Let's go up higher, start at the top. Functional resume template, and then click create. Where's this one? That's, oh, it is resume, I guess. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, this one. Click it. Oh no, that's wrong apparently because I'm down to 4. Okay, so I'm looking for functional resume but not reference. Functional resume. Wait, sorry, I didn't type functional resume. Silly me. Functional resume, right? That's what they said. Yeah. And then you search by clicking this little magnifying glass thing. Okay, so now Oh, no, I guess, I don't know if I did it or not. I got, it's nighttime. It's too hard to do at night. All right, let's see. Let's just go back to the top. See. All right, search the online templates. Online templates, that's where I was. Let's just go again, new. Online templates. I want to actually start it over to go back. Functional resume. Search the online templates, but I'm not technically in functional resume. So I want to get out of this, but how the heck do I get out? Now I can't get out. But basically in this new, it should let me see functional. Yeah, see, I don't know if I put the functional resume in the online templates section. There's templates, search for templates. These are all templates, but there's one that's online. And they said online templates, and I typed it and I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know if I did it there or not. But anyway, but for functional resume, but see, that's functional resume reference. That's not a resume, that's a reference sheet. So let me just look at each one closely. Polished, blue gray, blue spheres, restaurant, education, vivid shapes, blue spheres, banner, report, shoot 'em report, APA, world's best, employee, service invoice, blue, fax, party. That's it. No, use the search box at the top. I'm going to type in there online templates. Maybe that'll probably just be marked wrong though to do that. But I think I just clicked in the wrong box. Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to have to get it wrong and just let them tell me how to do it, even though I know I clicked new, and I'm sure I just
click new.
Yeah, thank you.
Click in the search for online templates box and
type
type functional resume. Click the magnifying glass search button.
Anyway, oops. Functional resume. And then I clicked on this. And there's functional resume again. So you click it. Okay. Interesting. Let's try again. All right. So new. It does come to online, but unless I typed something not functional resume, I don't know what the heck I typed. I thought I typed that. And then search for that. And then there it is. So you click on it. And then you click create. And it's done. Sorry about that. Select your name. Okay. And type it as Robert Williams. Okay. Name, save the document with a weird name. So in the documents folder. So go to your file, save as, or just Control S. Control S may work. Let's see. Control S. Okay. So this PC, and it's already in the documents, but I'm just going to do it from this PC to make sure. Okay. And then I want to browse to documents. And then let's call it little w 06 little h1 resume with a capital R, R capital, W capital. And then it's saving it in documents, so save. Okay. Replace the address placeholder, so that's down here. Okay, so just double click address and say 999 West Manhattan Drive, 999 space West Manhattan Drive. And the city, state, zip code place. Okay, so city, state, zip are just one placeholder. They want me to do them all as that. So city, comma, and then state, no comma, zip, no comma. Okay, so I'm going to type Richmond, comma, Virginia. So Richmond, comma, well, VA. And they don't want a period, and they don't want a comma, so a space 23060. Okay. All right, so that is 6.12, meaning the second step that what we're going to be doing here. So now they want us to click the File tab and click New again. So File, and again, File, New again. Okay, and File, File tab, New, to begin a new document. And Again, online templates, they want me to look this time for references, but with a capital R. And again, I don't know, let's do it with a little r just to see. It's good to test what happens. Okay, they took it, okay? They capitalized it. I know I did it with a little r. Anyway, click the functional resume reference, functional resume reference. Functional resume reference. Okay, functional resume, functional resume, this one, resume. This one is functional resume, sim something. So functional resume reference, so click that one, and then click create again. Okay, so then save a Word document as a template with the name. So here we're going to again do Control S, or you can do File, Save As. Oh, no, not letting me do that. So File, Save As, and in the Documents folder, so again, do this PC. Even though Documents is showing it, you know, I would just do it because they're kind of weird sometimes. Well, actually, they're not. Okay, so they're going to stay here. All right, so W06 little h1 references with a capital R, template. I think there's no space there, and save. Oh, no, something was wrong. Let's see. Save a Word document as a as a template. Wait, are they saying though as, let's see. They're not saying, no, I mean, it's just Word macro enabled template, but not Word template. All right, they want it saved as Word template. Okay, with the name, so W06H1 references template. Okay, so because it's a template, we don't save it as a DOCX. DOCX is a Word document. They want it as a template, but not a macro enabled. Always pay attention to exactly. So they're saying as a template, that would mean just a Word template. Okay, and then save. Huh? Okay, so I guess they don't want it that way. Let's click this PC again and browse maybe. Browse. We were already in Documents, but they want us to browse to go to Documents. Now, come on. Documents. W whatever, and then this one template. And save. Okay. So sorry, didn't have to save it as a template. All right. Replace the your name placeholder with computer training concepts, comma, Inc. And it looks like the period is part of Inc. because it's in the same color. Okay. So computer training concepts, comma, Inc. period. That's complete. That obviously was relatively easy. Okay. Let's see. So now it's 613, create and insert a custom building block, right? So let's see here. Lines that contain the name and contact info and save the selection as a building block in the auto text. Okay, I think it's this. Okay. And then we want to insert this. And it's, let's see, it's auto text building block, auto text gallery. It's over here somewhere. Quick parts. Is it a quick part? 3 lines containing that as a building block auto text. Let me just go down that. Oh, it's not that. What's this one? Signature line, not that. Date and time, not that. Object, not that. Drop cap, not that. Maybe it is explore quick parts. So quick part. Okay, yeah. So quick parts, and then save it as a building block. So building block in the auto text. So click auto text, and then auto text. Wait. Select the 3 lines that contain that, and save the selection as a building block in the auto text gallery. Auto text gallery. I mean, that's auto text gallery. There's only 2 choices. Save selections to the auto text gallery. So, but I haven't named it yet, so this may not be right, but let's see. I'll just say save selections anyway. Okay, so now name CTC. CTC, and they want it the auto text gallery, so that's correct. Category, probably building block. Let's see, category, no. Let's see, general. Save in building blocks template. Save in building blocks. Okay, here's, remember that template, the DOTX I was saving the file as, and insert content only. So select the 3 lines. I did that. We moved over here to say insert, and we came over here to the quick parts, whatever this was called up here. And so we saved that as a building block, and this is a new building block in the auto text gallery with the name CTC in the building blocks template. So I think that's it. So then we just say okay. Yeah, all right. So that one is done. Okay. So that was 3 tasks. So that one is now also done. So chapter 6 is going to be done. Okay. Now get out of, oh shoot, no, again, cancel. So I want to submit them. So, okay. When you submit them, they put your score, but they also let it stay as, you know, that you've done it. So you remember you get 5 tries. I've done, you know, more or less a third of it, a fourth of it. Anyway, that's 6. So then 7 for the simulation. Okay. And now in this one here, we're going to be doing more stuff. Let's see here. Display the formatting marks in the document. So formatting marks, remember, is this thing here when you're on the home tab. So home tab, this thing here is show format marks. So when I click it, then you're going to see a lot of stuff next to this. Okay. See all the paragraph, meaning end of, like that. When you enter, it's a new paragraph thing. All right. So insert a date picker content control immediately to the left of the paragraph that displays. Whoa. Immediately to the left of the paragraph mark, okay, that displays at the end of the line for date. All right, so here's date. So just to the left of that paragraph mark. So I'm right down here, okay? And specifically to the left of the paragraph mark. And I have to insert a date picker. Oh, geez, let's see, I remember that. Insert a date picker. It's from, let's see if that's from layout. I think it's actually in insert. I mean, it would make sense that it would be an insert. And what are we inserting? A date. Oh, you know what? Yeah, wait, date. That's in the developer, I think, actually. Yeah, in the developer. Okay, so date picker. So I'm in where I want to be, and they want it to be a date picker content control. So one of these will, when you hover, will say date picker. All right, so that's rich context. That is plain text. That obviously is an image. That is a building block content control. That is date picker right here. All right, so date picker. So that took, okay. And now this is where you would click. So it's called a date picker. You know, if this document is live, you click here and then you pick the date and it types it in for you, or it, prints it in for you. Anyway, so place the insertion point immediately to the left of the paragraph mark that displays at the end of the line for attention. So here's attention, and again, we just go to the left of it, right? So here's where we are now, attention, and the cursor we want to the left of the paragraph. And here we want to insert a rich text control. So same thing, rich text control, I think was this first one. Yeah, that one there. So we click it, and that one is done, and the question is done, okay? So now we're on performing calculations. I mentioned in the overview video that you can do calculations in Word that are based on Excel. You can insert things from PowerPoint to into Excel and have them like it is in PowerPoint. I can actually insert an Excel worksheet in Word, but that's not what we're doing here anyway. All right, so in the cell below quantity, insert the legacy control text form field. Okay, so they want me to go to the cell below quantity. All right, here's quantity. So the cell below it, this is like, I think just the, what do you call it? Like the row. So under the row would be here. So it's probably this thing actually right there. Okay, let's see if I can go to the right of it. I can go to the right or the left. Now the others I went to the left, they told me to. So I'm going to go on the left, but I'm not positive. So insert the cell in the cell below quantity, insert the legacy control. So up here in controls, down here, one of these will say it's legacy, right here. So it says legacy tools. And I want text form field, which I think is the first one. Yeah, that one. Okay, so it did take it. So I went to the left of that little mark, I guess we'll just call it. Okay, so now set the properties of the text form field to be a number and make the default number 10, no period. Replace the contents of the bookmark box with quantity 1. Well, this is a bunch. All right, let me just, so what I think you do now is you select all those because we want to see the properties. So when I select, I can go to properties here. I can probably also right click and go to properties. Okay, yeah, so in this case, you can do it either way. So I'll just say properties. Okay, now they want it to be a number, not text. So here you just pick number. And then they want the default number to be 10, no period, so 10. Okay, replace the contents of the bookmark box. Bookmark, that's this thing here. Replace that with QTY1, capital Q, TY for quantity, and 1, I guess. Click the calculate on exit, so that's a checkbox, click that. And then close the text form field options. That's text form field options box. So close it. So hit OK. Okay, that's done. All right. So now, in the last cell of the total row, Okay, here's total. So the last cell. Let's see, total. Last cell of the total row. Well, I mean, the total has to be where you see the dollar sign. So that's the last cell over here. And I'm going to say again to the left of that mark, so to the right of the dollar sign. Or if you're into football, a field goal. Between the dollar sign and that mark, put the cursor. All right. So in there, insert the legacy control text form field. I think that's the one we just did. So again, legacy. Where am I? This one? Yeah, here. So, and we want text form field. So this one again, text form field. Okay. Set the properties of the text form field to be a calculation. So again, select it all. Now remember, I did a right click. This time I'll do properties up here. See, it's the same thing. Okay. So again, this one here, we want to be a calculation, it's saying. They said set the properties to be a calculation. So click calculation. And then they give you an expression start, which is equal. Every expression in math starts with an equal sign. Now they have these in caps, so I'm going to do them in caps. So equal sum, open parentheses, above, close parentheses. Get out of my caps. So equal sum above. Okay. So in the last cell, I inserted that, and I want that. And then I guess I just say, okay. Did they say anything else? I don't think so. So say, where do I do? Not submit. Silly. Okay, here. All right. So that question is complete. So there's 2 out of the ones in chapter 7. Okay. To the left of the word check, near the bottom of the form. So there's a check. Oh, here. Okay, let's see. To the left of the word check, insert the legacy. Okay, so over here to the left of check, and again, this time I'm in this area down here, check. Okay, so click to the left of it, and they want me to put the checkbox form field. So this is the legacy tools again. So click in here, and we want the checkbox. So you see, this is the checkbox. Checkbox form field, so click it. Okay. Now, we have it in place. Okay, so now it's there and it took. Now it's saying protect the document from any editing except to fill out the form without a password. Okay, so in the developer mode tab for sure. So we want to protect the document from any editing. Block authors. Restrict editing maybe. Add-ins, macros. No, it's not a macro. I think it's restrict editing. Okay. Now what? Protect from any editing except to fill out the form. So, oh wait, here's the, okay, restrict editing. So editing restrictions, limit to a selection format. No, it's editing. So this one here, and we want to do form, fill out a form, it should be called, filling in forms. So filling in forms. Okay. Are you ready to apply these settings? Yes. So click yes, start enforcing. And now it's saying protection method password. They're saying without a password. So I'm not going to put a password. That's optional. See, enter that optional. If you enter it, then you got to enter it again to confirm it. So I'll just say okay, and that should be done. All right, so now number 7 is done. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and go to number 8. All right, so let's get out of, oh wait, hit the submit this time, in time or on time, whatever. Now, that's saying whatever. I'm going to say okay, because that is what we want. Okay, now I've got to do chapter 8. 8. Oh, 7 we scored a, I think that one was for some reason a weird number. So that's chapter 8 simulation training. Okay, so we got that. And now we have to do the last one and figure that one out. Let's see. Create a new custom tab after the home tab. So here's the home tab. They want us to create a custom tab up there. Let's see. Create a new custom tab on the ribbon named My Tab. So that's a file, options, and it's customize the ribbon. Okay. So you want to customize the ribbon. Now, let's see. We want to, let's see, home tab. Where are the tabs? Okay, home tab is selected right here. That's what we want because we want a new tab right after it. So like if this one was selected, then after it, it'd push page layout down. So we want a new one that says after the home tab. I didn't do that though. They already had it clicked. They want, all right, so now we're going to say new tab, and it's going to be My Tab. So click new tab, and then just rename it. Oh, wait, no, cancel that part. New tab, rename it, and call it My Tab. My, capital T-A-B, and there was no space, right? So My, capital Tab, okay? Say okay. Rename the new group. The new group comes automatically with a new tab. So click on new group and rename it web. So for this one, web down here, okay, and add the first symbol, first row, first column. That means this thing here is the one they want. So click that. And I typed web with a capital W, so say okay. All right, so now, so that was taken. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so now from the commands not in the ribbon list. So here we're still customizing, but we don't want popular commands now. Now we want this, I think it said, commands not in the ribbon. So click this one. Okay, so then it brings up things that are not in the ribbon, meaning the ribbon up here. So from the commands not in the ribbon list, add web page preview. So here to the web custom, and again, so they're going automatically. They're on the web custom. They may have done it because when I hit enter or save or whatever, it moves you down one, but ironically, that's where they want me to be. And that was the same with when home was selected and they wanted it there because My Tab goes under it. But anyway, all right, so what am I doing? web page preview from these. So I got to go down to the W's. Web page preview. So in this case, you have to select it and then add it. And we want to add it to that web custom group. So we want it right there, and it should then go in under it. Okay, so that's there. So now, so we named it. I think it's just okay now. Yeah, so that's done. So we did that, but now look at this thing. Now we got a heck of a big bunch of things. So customize the tab by adding the bookmark, the whatever, the whatever. So we got a lot of stuff now to go ahead and do on this one here, so that we're adding basically ribbon choices. Okay, so let's see. My tab. Okay, so you notice my tab is up here now. So if I click on my tab, all right, so now that's my tab. And now I want to figure out what I'm going to do. I got to customize the ribbon to do all these things. And you see there's nothing on the ribbon. You know, normally like right here, you see all these things are the ribbon, right? And the home, it's all these things. So we have to make things for the My tab. So I'm going to right click. Yeah, customize the ribbon. That's what we want. So customize the ribbon. Okay, and we want to add the bookmark. This is from the all command, so it's not from popular command. So click all commands, and now adding bookmark, horizontal line, and this in that order. So I have to do these in order. So first one is bookmark, 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 bookmark. Okay, bookmark. So that one, I'm going to, oh wait, do I add it to my tab or web? Let's see. Customize the tab. I'm going to assume that because they're here, well, it is my tab. Yes, actually, we're in my tab. So yes, for sure, I want to add that. So that's going to add to my tab. I don't see it add. Okay. I don't see it added. What the heck? Bookmark. I don't know if I added it or not. Let's see. Horizontal line. I'll pay attention closer on this one. Horizontal. Oh, there's two horizontal lines. Jeez. Horizontal line. Well, there's horizontal line with dot, 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 and horizontal line. I'm just going to pick the one that without the dot, dot, dot. So this one and add. No, that's not correct. This one, add. That's not correct. Did I add the first one? Because I don't see it over there. What was it called? Bookmark? Let's go back up here and see. Here's bookmark. Did I add it? Ah, dang it. Okay.
Click the My tab, Custom tab.
Okay.
Right-click the ribbon and then click Customize the ribbon.
Yeah, I know I did that.
In the Word Options dialog box, with the Customize Ribbon window displayed, in the Main Tabs list, click Web Custom.
Oh, okay. I thought we were customizing my tab, but I guess it's the web part of it. Okay.
Click the Choose Commands From arrow above the list of commands and click
All commands.
Scroll down the list of commands in the command list on the left and select Bookmark. Click Add.
Okay, yeah, they do
Scroll
show
down
up.
the list of commands in the click Add.
Oh, wait, which
Scroll
horizontal
down the
line was
list
it?
of commands in the command list on the left and select Link. Click Add. Scroll down the list of commands in the command list on the left and select Scroll down the list of commands in the command list on the left and select Themes.
Man, they want us to do
Click
a lot.
Add.
I mean, it's easy, but they
Scroll
want
down
to
the
do a lot.
list of commands in the command list on the left. Click OK.
Okay. Okay, so same thing, my tab, and then right click in on the ribbon, customize the ribbon. Okay, now they'll go down here. So, and this is where we're going to do it all, and we want all commands. And then we got to start with the bookmark. Bookmark, add. So now it does add it. Then horizontal line. Now horizontal line, there's two of them, see? So I may get it wrong just because I'm doing the one with no dots, but there's one with 3 dots. And if you hover, it's not telling you what it is. So I'm just going to do the other one. Okay, that's the one it wanted. So horizontal line with not 3 dots. Link, go down to link and add. Okay, page color. Oh, wait, page. Wait a minute, wait, wow. Oh, page color. It's going too fast. Okay, page color. Then themes. Add. And then, wait, theme, and then web layout. Web layout. Web layout. Add. Okay, in that order, from the all command, set to that. Close the word options dialog box. That's the word options dialog box. And display the newly added commands. Display. So I think I just say OK. Question complete. And now you see those commands were there. If I click, I don't know if I want to move now. Just, well, I'm going to move just to show that they are there. See, these are all here now. Okay. All right. The Home tab. Now we're on 8.12, save a document as a web page. So obviously we have a Word document, and that was one of the things I also reviewed last week, just saying we would be doing it. And basically we're going to want to save something, but instead of just saving it as a normal, we're going to be saving it as, and we're going to browse. Okay, so in our save as, and then where do they want us to go down to? Save the file web page. Save a document as a web page. So they're not, I guess they're going to let this one go in documents without telling me what to do. So I'm just going to come in here and say it's going to be called change. Oh wait, change. So save it as a web page with the same name. Shoot, let's get out of there. Okay, what same name? What's going on here? I may have to now let them do it for me again. Save the file as a web page with the same name. What same name? I got to go back. Okay, a Math Tutor Club, is that what it was called? So file. I mean, I don't know that that's the name of it, but we're going to save as. See, it's not, I'm going to type in a math, I don't even know what it's called now, a math, oh, tutoring club. A Math Tutoring Club. Oh, wait, why didn't they? Oh, they're not letting me. I don't know. I don't know what to name it. Save the file as a web page. Why in the heck? It just seems to me page title would be a Math Tutoring Club. It doesn't let me browse again and do it that way. They seem to like it better when I browse. Oh, with the same name. Now here this is the same name, but I'm going to change it still for it to let me to a Math Tutoring Club. Okay. And then we want to save it though as a web page. Okay, so we have to make sure we save that right. So go to the Save As Type down arrow, and we want it as a web page. Web page. Do we want filtered or not filtered? Save that as a web page. So just this regular web page, that one. And then, oh, change the title, it said. Change the page title to a Math Tutoring Club. Change the title. Page title. Wait. Change title. Page title. Change the page title. Page title is there. It's not letting me type in it. I'm just going to hit save and see. Now it's incorrect. All right, so let's see. Save this thing here, and I can't get into there. Maybe if I say add a title. No. Change title. Incomplete. All right, let's see what they tell us.
Click the File tab.
Yes, sir. File.
Click Save As.
Yes, sir. Save as. Yes, sir. Browse.
In the Save As dialog box, click the Save As Type down arrow and then click Web Page.
Save as web page.
Click the Change Title button.
Okay, so they didn't, so I changed it here, I think. So this is where I change it. So change the title. And
In the
now,
Enter Text dialog box, in the Page Title box, type A Math Tutoring Club. Click OK. Click Save.
So that one I don't say a change. Okay. All right. So file save as again. This PC. Oh, browse. Well, that's okay then. Let's see. Here, and we're going to web page. We're going to change the title. A Math Tutoring Club. Math Tutoring Club with a capital A, M, T, and C. A, M, T, and C are capital. Say OK, and then save it that way and save. All right. All right. So now 813, and then we are going to be done. Let's see. Apply a theme and background color to a web page. So apply the celestial theme to the document. Okay. So basically, I want to just go into our My tab. That's where we are for this thing here. Let's see. Web page, web layout maybe. Web group. Oh, themes right here. Okay, so themes, I want celestial. Celestial down here. Okay, to now change the page color. So page color is this one. To blue accent to, oh, second row, 6 columns, easier for me. Here's the second row, 6th column is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you hover on this one, blue accent to lighter 80%. That's the one. Question complete. All right. I know this took quite a while, but I'm going to stop it now. Oh, wait, no, again, cancel, submit it. Okay, so everything was basically done correctly. There were 1 or 2 that I had to get a little bit of help on, but that's not a big deal, right? You can get help on everything, right? Oh, let's see what the chapter 8 grade was. 27.3. Okay, so that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned quite a bit. Let's go in here.